Hi friends, this is Susie, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 2960, where we have 28 moves to clear out 72 jelly. This is listed as a hard level. We've got a skull and we've got this purple diagonal background. I think this is super hard, maybe even nightmarishly hard, because it is so very complex. There are certain rules that the game follows, and then this kind of turns those rules on end by the way it combines things. So if you just want to see me beat this, I'd advance to the last probably 3 minutes of the recording. Otherwise, I want to try to explain what's going on, and then I want to take, as many attempts, well, maybe not as many attempts as it takes, but quite a few attempts, even if I fail, because I think sometimes the failures are more instructive than the wins in what happens on a board and how to counter it. Okay, so what we know about licorice is when we take out licorice on a turn, no new licorice forms, and when we fail to take out licorice, new licorice can form. Now, that's the general rule for chocolate as well, so it works a lot like chocolate, but it's a bit different. There are dispensers, so there has to be room for the licorice to drop down. Sometimes it'll drop down 1 or 2 at a time. Sometimes it'll flood the whole area if there's room. Sometimes there's a 1 or 2 turn delay from you taking out the licorice and more licorice forming. So very complex. But then we've also got this system of portals. I've got these portals connecting to these. You can see the blue, and then these to these. And so they're crosswise. So whatever is here should end up over here eventually. But the really tricky thing is that this area only populates with licorice and with little bits that drop in through here. And if it's not already populated before the turn, well, you'll kind of see what happens. There'll be big voids, and that makes this area in particular very difficult to clear out. We have a hard time reaching the jelly because we don't have any candy sometimes sitting on that jelly. So, a lot of different things to consider. I do know that I want to make as many specials in this area as I can, because that's going to influence what happens in this area. And sometimes I want to take out licorice, but sometimes I want to leave it alone because that's the way I get this area populated. Of course, I have to be able to take things out. Oh, here we go. I'm going to drop this wrapped candy down here because that's going to help hopefully over this way. I don't want to set this off right now. I'm trying to give myself victory opportunities over here. But look at this. Now it's all licorice. Not very helpful. And I can't really take out, well, here, I can do this. And then how can I get these guys together? That's too much blue together right now. I'm going to go ahead and take this out. Oops, we lost one. We only have 4 colors on the board, and when it's easy to create specials, it's easy to accidentally detonate them. I'm going to do this now. Notice that this all falls through, though. So I don't want to take too much out here. Oh, hold on. I like this. I like this a lot, I think. I would love to get a wrapped candy combo here. So, how can I set that up? I'm going to do this. Striped wrapped wouldn't be bad, but look, this isn't going to populate. So I don't... taking out some licorice here. Even if I could get a striped wrapped, that wouldn't be bad. Now, it doesn't cut through the licorice very well, but I don't think I can get a color. Oh, hold on. Oh, well. Very volatile. And now this isn't a good opportunity because I just don't have anything to support it here. And these are all going to fall through. So that's a tricky situation. Now I've got this licorice, but I do have this potentially set with this. So I'm going to hold off taking out licorice to try to get more licorice to populate so I can get these two both together and in here. It's a tough setup. Wow. I'm not getting this populated. Okay, I've got an idea. I'm going to drop this down 1 and then the green is going to come down and sit here. And I've got this, but the question is it going to stay up here or is it going to drop down before it gets taken out? Let's hope for the best. Oh, it dropped down. So even though I'm focusing on this area, it's just so hard still to reach this area. And now, of course, when I don't take out licorice, new licorice will come in and it will really flood the area. There's a 1-turn delay, and then it's going to go crazy. But I need that. I need a place to sit things here. Okay, I've got a good amount of green building up over here, which is nice. I do still have a few things. I should probably just take that out while I have the opportunity. And things are cleared out. Wrapped would be so nice if I could situate it together in here. Okay, this might be it, because it should at least take this out before it drops, right? And this is all 1 layer thick. So I do this. Got it. Okay, so I was able to beat it the first time round, but only on this group of recordings. The reason I was able to do that is because I understood so well how this works, because I played it about 7 times prior to jumping in and doing it this way. And I'm really surprised I got it done within that number of attempts. It's such a confusing level, the way things operate. You really have to pay attention to each move and capitalize on it. Notice that the wrapped combo, if you can get it, much better than the color-bound wrapped combo, because gravity affects this new platform so much that things just fall too quickly to be of any use. So if you have the opportunity to make a wrapped combo, go for it. If this was helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. That in turn would help me out. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. And as always, thanks for watching.